So we have a disc of mass 10 grams. This is kept afloat horizontally by throwing 10 marbles per second against it from below. So we have a disc. So this is at rest. And this has a mass of 10 by 1000 kg. Okay, so I'm showing the conversion here itself. So this is afloat, as in this is not falling back, not falling down, it's in air. This is done with the help of marbles that are shooting up and going towards it and hitting it and so on and so forth. Right? So continuously say there is some system which helps doing this, you know. So you can imagine that. So these are 10 per second and they are normal, that is the point of contact will be perpendicular to the surface. Normal means perpendicular, and rebounds, so it will just hit and come back. So angle of incidence is 0, angle of reflection is also 0. Again I repeat, angle of incidence is 0 and so the angle of reflection will be 0. If the mass of each of this is 5 by 1000 kg, what is the velocity with which the marbles are striking the disc? So first thing is we need to figure out, you know, how much. Okay, let me do this. Actually, you know what? First thing is you guys have to try it on your own. Please do that. So officially this should be the diagram that you guys have to draw. So what are the forces that we have? See, quite simple. You have by default 100 by 1000 or 10 by 1000 into 10 Newton of force. This is the force that is needed to, that is because of the gravity. And to maintain this, we need a force up. Okay, so force by the marbles, the net force by the marbles basically. Right? So as per Newton's third law, what we have is Fm, or second law, I'll go with this, Fm minus 10 by all of this calculations 0, 0, 0, 0, so 0.1 should be equal to 0 because the object is at, as the disk is stationary. Again, I'm not writing the required formulas over here, Newton's second law and all of that. So in your exam you need to do it. So basically the marbles have to, help around with the velocity of, with a force of 0.1 Newton. Right? So how is that we are going to get it? It's because of the impulse. So impulse from each marble is what we are looking at. See, since the marble is going up, so again you need to always draw and coming down. So this is before and this is after, and their velocity, the speed, not the velocity, the speed remains the same. Okay, so each marble, if I take it as positive, up as positive, so each marble changes the velocity from positive to negative v. Therefore, change in velocity is, see, remember, final minus initial is what we do, and this turns out to be minus 2v, right? Now, next thing is we are still here with velocity and stuff. Now we're looking at the impulse per marble. Impulse per marble will be equal to, how much will that be? Mass of the marble into change in velocity. And so this is nothing but, what is the mass? 5 by 1000 in change in velocity minus 2v. So I'll just leave it minus 2v. Right? So we'll leave this now. So where are we going with this? The total force for, because of 10 marble is how much? It has to be this. So from that we'll be able to figure out V value. That's it. So total force from 10 marbles per second can be equated to impulse per second. So this is how much? 0.1. It's equal to, this would be 1 by minus 1 by 100 into V. I did a bit of calculation, and so V will be equal to 10 meter per second. Okay, did I do anything wrong over here? Oh, okay, sorry, I missed out 10 over here. So this will be 1. 10 is the 10 number of 10 marbles, right? 10 marbles. So I've written over here. This 10 relates to that 10 marbles. And this is per marble. Okay, per marble. So there are 10 marbles. So per marble, this is the entire velocity and, impulse. Okay, into 10. Impulse per second. This is impulse of 1 marble into 10. Right? No. Sorry. Impulse per second is all the 10 hits per second. All the 10 marbles hit the disc every second. So impulse per second is proper. And yeah, this is perfect.